Together we rise. Good afternoon, dear religious leaders, mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, aunties and uncles, grandmothers and grandfathers, and my dear friends. I am the new candidate that was hoping to contest for the upcoming presidential election 2025. So, you must be wondering, why the heck am I going to give my precious vote for someone like her? Very big question, but a little answer. Well, the answer is to think big, my people. So, as you can see, there are problems in Sri Lanka. But they're not small problems, they're big problems. But we can solve them in little ways. First, we've got a little problem in education. Health facilities, increase of foreign exchange, problem of unemployment, transportation. So from all of these problems, I have solved all of them, but I have very limited resources in this country, which are like 10,000 plastic bottles, 20,000 old newspapers, 40,000 meters of nylon rope, 50,000 coconut shells. So how am I going to solve all of these problems with these limited resources? So let me tell you. So for education, do you remember the old newspapers? I'm going to recycle 10,000 newspapers, and from the money I get, I am going to buy new textbooks and fabric for the uniforms of our children. Health facilities. Bit tricky, but I got the answer. So as you can see, there are plastic bottles and lots of nylon rope, right? So from those, we're going to build saline bottles. Saline bottles are really small, I know, but still they cost money. So from that, we can save more money. Next, the increase of foreign exchange. So as you can see, just think, you went to a country. Like I'd say, I went to France. Oh look, there's a keychain store. Lots of keychains. But I'm going to buy one with the Eiffel Tower. Why, you ask? It's because it's something unique. That something belongs to that country. It's like a symbol of country. Like, let me tell, London Bridge. What is the first country that comes into mind? London. The city London, UK. So like that, it could be landmarks, it could be an animal, it could be a flower, it could be any symbol you like. So usually I think if I was a tourist that came to Sri Lanka, I would buy something with something like an elephant, or maybe the country shape of Sri Lanka, something like that. So as you can see, we have coconut shells, right? So I thought, why don't we get a little creative? And from those coconut shells, I'm going to make little souvenirs, maybe elephants, maybe a little sign called Sri Lanka, magnets, little keychains, anything you like. So then we got a problem of unemployment, right? So you know this factory, the factory I'm going to build? There are many factories. One for keychains, one for keychains, and let's say one for keychains. And one for magnets. Something like that. I'll split them. And so there are many people with the problem of unemployment, right? I'm going to hire them as employees in these factories. So that problem will also be over. Transportation. I thought really hard about this one. So do you remember the old newspapers and the coconut shells? So usually, don't you get this feeling when I usually go to visit my grandmother in Moravaka? The road is a bit bumpy and I get I'm going up and coming down. So it's giving me really something like a headache. And lots of people get sick usually on going on the roads. But if it was carpeted, like really soft and gentle, they wouldn't have that problem. Since it's like this and this and this, it's the problem. So I'm going to use the coconut shells and the newspapers and just put a little bit of cement in there, mix it up, and there we go. Really, really, really hard cement that we can put in the roads so that there won't be bumps like this. Smooth it out, and there you go. Transportation is solved. So if you like my advice, my qualities, and my ideas, don't forget, vote for Mehali Sahasna. And my symbol is the pink crown. Hope you guys really like my ideas and will give your precious vote for me. Thank you.